Hello, my children. How we doing? Welcome back to the stream. I'm just setting some shit up. We already getting calls. You guys gotta wait a hot second. Alright? Just give me a moment. Don't make me go do not disturb mode. I need a Liam update today. Me too. Sadly, that's not up to me. I wanna let me... God damn it, fellas. That's the same person who just called. I just told you not to call. Listen when I talk. Alright. 1 sec. Let me type in what I gotta type in here. You guys know I gotta keep the screen gone whenever I stand up, because you guys get a full view of my face and or junk, which is not a great look. Alright, perfect. Hello, my children. Yo, yo. Banned from the call. Hi, Father. Hi, guys. How we doing? I think today's going to be probably a lighter stream. But we can, we have a little communion here. I don't know why I'm also very red. Let's just say I'm sunburnt and it's not a green screen that's fucking up. Let's just say that. So I couldn't figure it the fuck out. So, I am a priest in a real cathedral. It's just I went on vacation and I'm a little bit sunburned. Alright, we'll take this call.
Call from
Mike.
Mike, how we doing, son?
Father, how we doing?
What can I do for you?
Just want some advice, really.
Sure, what is up?
So I've been talking to this chick for a while, right?
Right.
Probably since July.
Okay.
And then I left for school. I went to school up in fucking Worcester.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Graduated. What?
You know that I'm from there, right?
Yep.
Do I know you in real life? What is going on?
No, you do not know me.
Okay, all right. Regardless, continue. Rarely do people talk about Worcester, so I got a little excited.
Yeah. But she just always is sending me mixed signals, so I don't really know what the hell's going on with this.
Okay, how long have you been talking for?
Since July.
Damn. All right.
Now, and we've hung out like 4 or 5 times in between that, and school kind of got fucked up. And
Okay.
then, yeah.
Okay, so, I mean, that's a long time to be getting mixed signals for. And you know what I always say is, like, communicate. Let her know that you're like, hey, I can't get a fucking read on you. Like, because after all this time, clearly it's putting, like, a mental drain on you. And you're into this girl, but you can't get a read on her. And, like, you're either going to sit there and deal with this for another, I don't know how many months, and then just kind of either flummox or get it. But it'd be a lot easier for you. I mean, since July, dude, that's a long time to be dealing with this kind of bullshit. I would ask her straight up, like, what's going on with us? Or at the very least, like, are you interested in doing anything? Because it makes me want to blow my brains out in those kind of situations.
Yeah, so I'm not alone. Okay, thank you.
No problem, bud. I mean, rep Worcester, go Woo Sox. No one knows what the fuck we're talking about, but glad to have a local on the call, all right?
But, Kelly Square for life. Thank you, Father.
They fixed it, right? They fixed Kelly Square. It's not a shit show
anymore.
anymore.
Oh, yeah, it's a lot better now.
I don't think the term better is correct. It used to be fun. Now it's just all laws, which I don't like. All right, no one knows what we're talking about. I'm going to hang up. But thanks for calling in, son. Bless your heart.
Bless your heart. Bye.
Bye. That guy's from my home city, Worcester, Massachusetts. You guys don't know what the fuck that is, but it's I get excited to talk about it. Rowan, thank you for the subscription. Subscribed for 2 months in a row. I didn't know you could do that. And also, Mr. TVson, Mr. T-Son 007, thank you for the subscription. Thank you for the Prime. Much appreciated. Worcester is the dumbest pronunciation. It's the dumbest spelling. But it was also, the towns in Massachusetts are so old that they were literally written before everyone agreed on the English language. That's why all the towns are spelled fucked up. If you ever want to have an evening with a Bostonian, just pick random city names and tell them to pronounce it, and it'll blow your mind. Leicester, that's pronounced Leicester. Haverhill is pronounced Haverhill. There's no rhyme or reason to how we spell and pronounce city names. But let's go Woo Sox. We just got a new baseball team, and I'm very excited about it. It's like I can see you guys calling me. I gotta refresh this page because it's not coming through. Because you guys call in such masses. And this guy's called 4 times in a row. I'll give him a call back. How do you call? There is a number at the top of the screen.
Hello, Father.
Hello, my son. What can I do for you?
So I need crazy advice.
Crazy advice?
Yeah, I think I'm pretty down bad. I'm not even gonna lie.
All right. Well, what are we thinking?
All right, so there's this, and I go to school with her, and so basically, I just got back from a very shitty situation. By shitty, I mean like very bad. And the last time we ended it off, yeah, I basically texted her, "I like you," and she just said she wanted to be friends.
Tough.
Yeah, I know. Damn. And so after I came back from the shit show that I was in, I heard her talking to one of her friends. I know, eavesdropping, and I heard her say that her relationship with her boyfriend isn't going too well.
All right.
So whenever I walked in class, I saw her look at me, and she kind of smiled and waved, and she, like, you know those gestures when like a girl is like, "Call me," like she did that, and I don't know what to do right now.
Okay. So, like, you were on your way out of class, and she waved at you and did the little call me thing?
Yeah,
Okay. All right. And how recently did she say she wasn't interested in you?
this is like maybe 3-4 months ago. I would estimate around there.
Okay. So, there's two options here. One of them is a little bit more believable, and it's not the good one. But,
Uh,
one, she could just be
yeah.
fucking with you. How old are you?
16.
16. Kids are mean, bro. I don't know if she was like that. To me, if she either had a change of heart and she wants to, cheat on
Mhm.
her boyfriend and get him mad and just wants to use you as a pawn, which sounds fun. I don't know. Or she was just fucking with you in the sense that just like she knows you like you and she just wants a little attention, or she wanted to get in your head like she is right now. Uh, but like I said to everyone, you don't really have a lot to lose. I would still pursue it just to see what happens. Uh,
But
just
my thing is, how do I pursue? Like,
yeah,
I'm not saying I don't know how. I have confidence. Trust
right.
me. I could just go up to her, but I don't know. Like, what's the first step that I do? Like, what would I do? Like, how? I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know how to pursue her.
I think that if you were to message her, don't like
Mhm.
that was what we would call a yellow light. I'm not going to give full confidence that was a green light from her because I don't know what her intentions were. But if you are
Okay.
to message her, I wouldn't bring up the fact. Don't be like, "Hey, I'm doing what you told me to do." Don't be like, "Hey, I'm calling you." But just message her normally. Maybe like a little flirtatious or however you normally start conversations with her. Like,
All right.
like you had your book bag look ripped. I don't know. I don't know what kids are talking about nowadays. But start a normal conversation with her. And if like she leaves you
Okay.
unread or keeps being dry, then she was just fucking with you. But if she's not, then she obviously was doing that to get your attention and get you to text her. But make a move. Like, don't address the fact that she did that, but go into it like you're already flirting.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Thank you, Father.
No problem. Have a blessed day.
You too.
I didn't want to give him false hope. I didn't want to tell him that she is interested in him because kids are mean. She could be bullying the shit out of him. Strong possibility, but we'll never know. Hi everybody. What did I miss on the V-Day special? You missed a lot, Velvet.
Call from
Nick.
Nick, how we doing, my son?
Pretty good, you?
Good. What can I do for you?
Well, this isn't exactly a down bad story, but let's just say not so good one.
Okay.
I was dating this girl. Apparently I didn't know this beforehand, but she had slept with a bunch of guys.
Okay.
She tried to manipulate me into, how do I say this? She tried to manipulate me into using something that wasn't exactly good for me.
A drug?
Yeah.
Okay. That's all I need to know. All right.
And then after that, I found out that she had slept with 40-year-olds.
How old are you?
I'm 15.
Okay.
And then on top of that, she called the cops on me for something that didn't happen. So she almost swatted my house.
So it just seems like you kind of got, tied up in a toxic person.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
How old is she?
Um, she, okay, so it was like a 2 month difference between me and her, so she was 14 at the time.
Yikes, bro. All right. Well, she obviously has a shit ton of stuff to deal with. It's gonna, I would say, within the next 2 years, she's gonna be in some kind of detention situation, not in school detention, but like, juvie or some shit. Like, stay away from her because she's got a lot going on. I'm sorry you were a part of that. Listen, you have my sympathy 100%, especially at your age. Like, I'm sure she's pretty, right? I'm sure she's somewhat pretty, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like you were just manipulated. You were thinking with your wang, and that's fine. That's what every guy does at your age. But don't feel bad about what happened to you. It sucks that it happened to you, but it's just it's. I know I'm dressed as a priest. I'm not gonna. I tried my best not to use like God as an example, but whatever. The universe sent her into your life just as a goof, apparently, because like that is just her being a bad person and you getting wrangled up in it. And she's gonna be a bad person until she either gets her shit together or shit gets really south for her. And it looks like things are going south. So back away from that. Literally, like, block her on everything. Because talking from my perspective to you, you're still young. She's going to spiral out of control real quick from what you've been telling me. So back out. No blame on your part. Just keep moving ahead, all right? Just ignore her because that's bad news, all right?
Yeah, well, I don't really have to do much of that because from what I know, she's moving pretty soon, like
Yeah.
far away.
Okay. That's what they always say. Psychopaths are pretty popular until they're found out, and then they're always moving. So,
I'm not gonna lie. When I first met her, I thought she was a sociopath just simply because of how comfortable she made me around her.
yep. Yep. And that's how it works. Sociopaths are the most fun people you'll end up hating. So, now you can read it a little bit better. You definitely got those red flags listed and noted in your brain. You learned a little something. Sorry you were a big part of that, but it's past, and you're a better person for it. All right, my son?
All right.
All right. Bless your heart.
Yep.
That fucking sucks. Needed to get that off his chest, though. I feel that. But toxic people are just, one, not very rare, and they will embed themselves in your life like a computer virus. They'll hide in the code until they suddenly are, what's the word I'm looking for? Activated. And I always say, kids that age, 15 to 18, the snakes will get weeded out, but they'll find, it sucks when they get weeded out because it never happens quietly. What's my Discord? My personal Discord? I don't know if Rowan's still in here or my mod is. I gotta start making some of you mods, too. I don't want to give anyone power, because power corrupts, but some people in here are breaking the rules, begging, and, posting their phone numbers and shit we need. And I can't always pay attention. I can mod. You're not even subbed. No offense, but, some subs get primary things. Oh, also, let's take a moment right now. Forgot I had to mention something. All right, hold on. We have a game plan. We have a game plan going on right now, because you guys are always telling me you want to get on, and you can't get on. 1 second. All right. So, are we paying attention? We're coming up with a game plan right now. So, we try to make it a tier system, but Twitch makes it so, like, if you have tiers, like, you can't, I think the hot tub streamers ruined this. I don't know what happened. It used to be able to do things in your tiers, and now you can only just give emotes. So we're going to get it set up where we're going to have a donation button, and it's going to be $10. That's what we're starting with. It might change, not sure. But $10, and we'll have a list. You send in your phone number, and you get a personal spot in the calling list so you can get in. Because right now it's a fucking nightmare. We're also working on Discord, but that's the game plan for now. So it's probably going to be like the first 30 or the last 30 minutes of every stream. You'll be able to get your spot. Also, you can't donate the same week or whatever to get in. That's what it's going to be. But we just don't want it so you can't buy your way into being a co-host of the show. But if you want to reserve your spot, we're going to give you an option to do that. That's going to roll out next week. I don't think it's up right now. I doubt it. Unless I wasn't told. Yeah, we don't have a donation button up right. No, we don't. So yeah. There you go. Oh, good. You guys are excited for that. Wow. Or maybe not. Whatever. You should do Monday streams every week. I do Monday streams every week. I do Monday streams every week. But that's the deal, okay? $10 donation. You get your call. LinkedIn, I'll have a thing where I call your things. You have to be present. If I call you and you miss it, I'll give you one more chance, and then after that, it's over. But if you're donating, I'm assuming you're going to be watching anyways. So, there we go. Just wanted to let that be known. Are we cool with that idea? Do you just accept calls, or do you listen to voicemails? I don't listen to voice. I do listen to voicemails, like, not on the stream. I just want to see what you guys are up to. But do I have to stand up to open Google Voice again? I'm going to kill somebody. 1 second. Got to hide my unshapely body from you people. 1 second. There we go. All right. But that'll be rolled out within the next week. We really wanted it to do a tier system so you guys can like show your whatever, but I guess it's better if it's anonymity. I do Wednesday and Friday. Yes, every Wednesday and Friday. We're still working on the Discord for international callers. We think that might be like a once-a-month thing where we open it up for Discord instead of Google Voice.
Call from
Nick.
Nick, how we doing, my son?
Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't think you understand. I don't think you understand. Okay. I have a story for you.
Okay.
I have a story for you.
All right.
Okay. So I'm in high school. I met this girl at this summer camp I went to. I didn't really the first time I saw her, I didn't think much of it because like she was really, really, really cute. So I was like, okay, I'm not gonna really try. On the second day, she came up to me and started talking to me.
Okay.
I never really talked to girls. I didn't really know what to do.
All right.
But everything kind of worked out. She ended up liking me a lot. And on the third day or fourth day of camp, there's this dance, and we ended up we went to the dance together. Of course, why not? We ended up kissing. Amazing, amazing, amazing.
Love to hear it.
The entire week was amazing. And oh my God. We went on 3 separate dates.
Okay.
And the third date was kind of where I fucked everything up.
Okay.
Now, hold on. It's not really my fault if you think about it. She kind of overreacted. But anyway, it's kind of, all right, I know you're a father and all, but I was being really, really dumb. I don't know why I was scared, but I was scared to ask her to homecoming. So I never asked her to homecoming because I was too nervous. But I asked her a dumb question, and she ended up getting really, really like mad at me, like really mad. And she ended up driving me back home, and she ghosted me for a whole week. I was like, okay, what I've done? It was a question. It was a dumb. It was a dumb question. I asked an atheist if she believed in God. I asked an atheist if she believed in God. And I forgot she was an atheist. And why I forgot she was an atheist is because she went to a Christian-based camp. I completely forgot she was an atheist. But I asked her that, if she believed in God, because I was too nervous to ask her to go to homecoming. I don't know why. But
wait, so you like went into it like, can I ask you a question? And she said yeah, and then you panicked and just asked her, do you believe in God?
Yes, that's exactly what I did.
Well, listen. So, do you know why she was upset? Because I think I have an inkling.
Oh yeah, no, that's the exact reason. No, here's another reason why. She's the reason why I know. She texted me at like after that entire week. She texted me at like 11 p.m. at night. I was asleep, so I didn't like read the text until the next day. But she was texting me saying, "Hey, I'm sorry for how like things went and all." It's like she's like, I'd like to restart, but she didn't say she would like to restart right there. She wants me to wait until camp starts again, which is until like school's over. I have to wait like maybe 2 whole months until camp starts, and in like 2 weeks, I have to wait 2 whole months plus 2 weeks until that week of camp starts. She wants me to wait 2 months and 2 weeks. How am I supposed to know if she doesn't like another guy by then? I'm too nervous to text her and call her. How am I supposed to wait that long?
So, here's what I want to get across to you. Okay, 2 things. One, there's a chance that she wasn't upset just triggered by the question. Maybe she was just upset that you forgot she was an atheist. Maybe she thought you weren't listening to her. That's what I think
Yeah.
might have happened. Is that something that's reasonable?
That's definitely reasonable, I guess.
Yeah.
But
I believe it's an overreaction, but my mom once had a great thing to say to me. It's whenever you say something to a girl, as men we have what I like to call stupid brain. We don't think, and that's fine. We're stupid because we don't think, right? And that's just how I think. Every guy's different, but I think that's the majority of the problem. And every time you say something to a girl and you think she's overreacting, talk to a woman in your life and see what their opinion is on it. Sometimes they'll say, no, she's overreacting, but sometimes they'll give you some good advice and say, no, the way they thought of it was you probably weren't listening or shit like that. So one, talk to a woman about it, which is, I'm a relationship healthline, and I shouldn't be telling you to go to someone else. But definitely talk to a woman about why you think she overreacted. But the second part is, don't wait up for this person. You're young.
don't wait up. All right.
I mean,
yeah, don't wait up.
Don't completely count out the possibility, but don't just sit on your hands. If there's another girl who's attracted to you and you're attracted to her, go for it.
I've denied 3 of them already just because of her.
Bro, I mean, you're waiting for a camp girl, and someone in the chat brought it up earlier where it's like, camp girls are camp girls. That's a fleeting thing in your life. And then what happens after you leave that camp? Like, you're going to date again? Like, that's just weird she's doing that in the first place. Don't wait up for this person. I'm not saying she's a toxic person, but you're in your prime. Shop around, all right?
You're amazing, man. You're amazing. Thank you.
No problem, my guy. Have a good one.
You too.
Bye. If you think a woman is overreacting, talk to another woman. All right? That's the rule. She was probably mad because he wasn't listening, or he knew she was an atheist, but that happened to me recently. I did mess up big with a girl, but I just thought she was overreacting, and then I talked to my mother, my aunt, and my gal pals, and they're all like, "No, you fucking idiot," and I was like, "Oh, okay." So, women are scary. They're people. People are scary. I agree with that. You don't know what's going on up there. Honestly, y'all, I believe the Father has the best advice. Thank you. I didn't mean to read that exact comment. That sounded like I was kind of hyping myself up, but I appreciate that. That's a very nice thing to say. I'm not a licensed psychologist, though, or a relationship person, so take it with a grain of salt. Have the calls stopped coming in? This is the first time I've ever had a lull in the calls forever. Oh, it's an unknown caller.
Call from
William.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hi, William. How you doing?
Good.
How old are you?
I am 13.
15?
13.
13. All right. What can I do for you?
So just today, I was taking a walk because we had a snow day.
Okay.
And I went to some girl's house that we were talking to for a little bit.
All right.
And already when I walk up, I see her with another guy.
Oh.
And she's hugging him and kissing him.
Oh, okay.
So then already I just I don't go, I just walk away.
Right.
And I walk back home. And I'm trying to call her and text her, and she isn't responding. And I don't know what to do.
Okay. So, you said you're 13, right? What grade are you in?
7th.
7th? Okay. You got about 2 more years in middle school, and then you go into high school.
No, I'm already in high school because I live in Canada, and that's how it works here.
Oh, okay. Then fuck it. Pardon my French. You're young. But, wow, you guys go into high school at 13?
Yeah, we go all the way up to 18.
That's nuts. Okay. Regardless, this person is bad, right?
Mm-hmm.
She hurt your feelings and she doesn't care, which is horrible. And it probably is putting a lot of stress on you. But the more you think it over and the more you mull it over, the more it's going to hurt you, and you're not going to get anything out of this person. She already hurt you. She already made her mistakes. I'm sure you're a great person, and let's call it a loss for her. What you need to do now is either put the energy you're putting into her at this moment into yourself or somebody else. It could be a friend. It could be a new future partner. But putting the energy into her is not going to get anything out of this. She already made her mistakes. Don't worry about her. She'll realize that soon enough. Right now, focus on yourself. And I'm sure it hurts, and I'm sure you feel a little like silly, and you feel like a little betrayed. But
Mhm.
once you start focusing on other people and yourself, you'll be over her, and let's say at the most 3 months, and you'll have either a better person in your life, or you'll be a better person yourself. That's what you need to do
Mhm.
right now. All right, my son?
Okay, I have one more thing though.
Okay.
So for Valentine's Day, I had 2 boxes of chocolate,
Right.
and I was gonna give one to 2 different girls
Right.
because I was gonna try for luck. And to the first girl I gave it to, she grabbed it, put it like threw it on the ground, and started stomping it on it, and started laughing at me.
I thought Canada was supposed to be a nice place. Where are you? Why are they actually don't tell me where you are. Don't tell anyone where you are. But
Yeah.
once again, bad people. You got to start.
Mhm.
This is something that'll come with age, but you'll be able to know who to pick and who to give your attention to. Right now, you're young, so you can't read red flags. But
Mhm.
that's a learning lesson. Think about who she is as a person, and kind of look back at your relationship with her, and think of why she was a bad person and why didn't you recognize that. Then apply that to the next person you give a Valentine's to. All right?
Okay.
How did the second Valentine chocolate box go?
It was actually the girl I talked about for the first
All right.
thing, where she like
Wish I
went to
didn't
her
ask.
house.
Wish I didn't ask. But regardless, next year you're gonna have a whole new slew of a mentality and of questions to ask yourself before you get yourself in these tricky situations. All right, my son?
Yeah.
All right. I believe in you, but you got to put the effort in mentally. Try and really
Okay.
note down what went wrong. All right?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Bless your heart, my son.
Thank you.
Real tough go. Real tough go of it. Stomping on the chocolate box? At the very least, that's a waste of chocolate. At the very least. At least eat the chocolate and laugh at him. But for the love of God, those chocolates aren't cheap, especially in the heart boxes. God forbid it's Lindor. It's the best goddamn chocolate there is. She's stomping on it. That's not that kid's fault. No one's that mean. Unless he's a son of a murderer. Or a racist. Social media panels are live. Oh, I guess we have the donations going. Once again, $10 donation reserves your spot on the next call or on the next stream. Like, if you want to donate, refresh the feed.
Call from
Harrison.
Hello, Harrison. How we doing, my son?
I'm doing pretty good. So, I called Monday, right?
Right.
So she said no, sadly, but
Okay.
I do have a story that I just remembered.
Okay.
So, I was talking to this girl, and like you said, from past a story that we just heard.
Right.
Camp girls are camp girls.
Right. I don't know what is it with you guys and camp girls. That you fall in love with them. So I get that. I went to camp too, and camp it's like you're in a whole nother world, and it's like magical and whatever. But camp girls are almost always bad news. But continue.
All right. So she had moved to like Louisiana, right?
Right.
And her and I were still in contact, and I had like a really big crush on her when she was still over here. So I was like, hey, I had like this fat ass crush on you.
Right.
So I just wanted to get that off my chest before we like started talking again, because I don't want to feel awkward knowing that I'm going to end up falling in love with someone who I knew and who used to date my best friend.
Okay, that's a little bit of an update that you're throwing in lightly, but yeah.
Yeah, but it turns out she had a crush on me too. So I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I'm not sure if this will work out, but would you maybe want to try something? And she's like, yeah, sure. I'm gonna come back down soon. So like,
worth a shot.
It's worth a shot. And maybe like 3-4 weeks in, she just unadds me and blocks me on everything. So
Wait.
I was like,
So she just blocked
huh?
3 weeks into dating or 3 weeks after that conversation?
Like, into dating.
How old are you?
14, sir.
Right. Okay, that makes sense. Continue.
Yeah. So she just blocked me and unadded me on everything, and I'm like, I talked to her friend who she introduced me to, and he was like, oh, well, maybe, well, I don't know what happened, but so-and-so. And fast forward to maybe, 3-4 weeks ago,
Right.
she adds me back on Snap and whatnot and was like, hey, sorry I blocked you on everything. My friend said, like, oh, yeah, no, he seems like a bad person. He's not a good influence.
Tough.
Like, I knew her for, like, what, maybe 3-4 years before she moved. And her mom was one of the counselors. So,
Well,
if
it sounds to me like that girl you knew for 3 or 4 years probably had a crush on you, bro.
yeah,
Yeah, she was definitely sabotaging that situation. So even if she couldn't have you, she didn't want anyone else to. I mean, that's just speculation, but I don't. That seems like the exact. I mean, this shit happens all the time. That seems exactly like what happened.
uh-huh.
So I mean, how did it end up with this girl?
Well, so right now we're just talking as friends. She has her own boyfriend over in Louisiana, and I'm just doing my thing. And
Yeah, I mean, that's what you gotta do right now. I'm not gonna suggest being the guy best friend and sticking around, but you know,
yeah,
you're young. She'll probably be single within 3 years, or not, or she'll be a high school sweetheart, which is always rare. But you know,
yeah,
take your time. Like I always say, work on yourself. Don't wait up for this girl, but you'll have your options open
uh-huh.
soon. You just got screwed over by a girl who's halfway across the country.
Yep.
So I believe in you. It seems like you have the ability to at least talk to girls, which is nice, especially at your age. So keep your chin
Yeah.
up. You got screwed over, but I believe in you, son. All right.
Thank you, Father.
Bless your heart.
Thank you.
Who said they put the L in Louisiana? That's hilarious. Oh, bits. 100 bits. Thank you, Campen. Love you, Father. Love you too, bud. Someone also subbed a little while ago, and I didn't say it. The Princess Mia, thank you for the 10 bits. You said Bible Thump. I think you said that. 50 bits from Gray PNT. Appreciate that. And then No One Likes Me, sad name, has subscribed to the Prime. Much appreciated. Bro, what is this ad? Ads happen. Not to the 105 people who subscribe, but everyone else gets ads. It's just something that happens. It's only, what, 30 seconds? How do 14-year-olds sound older than me, 20 years old? I know. That's why I'm always so confused. That kid who calls in sometimes. Also, if you've called in the past 2 streams, let's pause it. Bobby, let's pause the call. I saw you in the chat. Let's skip a day so someone else has a chance. I feel bad. I keep getting repeats. I don't know why certain people are able to get through easier than other people. It's very strange to me. This ad was talking about licking sun. That sounds baller. I would love to lick the sun. That must have unimaginable powers attached to it. Alright, I'm gonna call this person. Boom. The number isn't working. Hello?
Hello?
Hello. What can I do for you?
How are you doing?
Good. What's up?
Wait, did I actually? Okay.
You're on.
So what story do you want?
I don't
I
know.
got 2. I got one from my friend, one from me.
One for you.
Okay. Sorry about my dog. My friend came over and he's being really fucking stupid.
No problem.
So basically, I really like this one girl. I haven't met her in person, but I've called her a lot. Like, I'm talking around 2, 3, 4 months on, like, every day, all night, stuff like that.
Okay.
And basically, her mother is really superstitious and doesn't like guys, like, at all.
Okay.
And one night we were calling. She didn't have her headphones in, which she normally does, and we're messing around playing games, and she hears me.
Okay.
And she just starts screaming at her, and she took her phone away. She has me blocked. She got her to block me on everything, and I basically haven't been able to speak to her for like a month or two now, and I just don't know what to do. Do I like move on, or do I wait it out?
You're not.
Like,
I was given good advice from my father. A lot of my advice comes from my parents. I'm realizing they did a good job raising me. That's weird, but you can't beat a parent. I don't mean physically like beat him up, but you can't beat. How old are you?
yeah,
How old are you?
14,
Yeah,
almost
bro.
15.
You're not going to win that. I mean, that mom's not going to change her opinion until she's at least, what, 17, 18? You're just going to be waiting for that's a losing battle. You got to move on from that. And I don't have any problem with that. I think that, especially at your age, I think dating's important, but it also can go real south real quick, and, bad things can happen. So I don't think the mom's wrong in doing that. That's just how that family household goes. But it's a losing battle. Even if you do it secretly like Romeo and Juliet, it's going to just, it's going to end at one point in a bad way, not a good way. So move away from that.
Yeah, but there is one more thing, though.
Yeah.
She is coming down to Georgia for a softball game, and if I meet her there, according to her mother's logic, because her mom said if she meets me in person, she'll let me talk to her.
Oh.
So if I go to that game, because that was the one thing I remember her yelling, that if I meet her in person and I meet her mother, I can talk to her daughter.
Okay, well, give that a try. That seems like a good in.
Okay.
Yeah, do that.
Thank you, Father.
No problem. Have a good one.
You too. Take care.
There you go. That's a huge part of that story he left out. Can't beat a mom. And don't take that out of context. I don't mean like physically beat a woman, but... Why are people calling on unknown
Call
numbers?
from
Donnie.
Donnie?
To accept, press 1.
Hello, my son. What can I do for you?
Okay, so I'm in 8th grade.
Right.
Not too old, yeah.
Definitely not.
Yeah. But there's this girl that I've been talking to. And basically I get like little like hand gestures in the whole, like not like nothing nasty, like waves.
Okay.
And then my friend was sitting behind her. She was sitting behind me on the bus.
Okay.
And me and my friend have the same stuff. So she goes to sit next to him, and I was like, huh? But I just like put my headset on and turn on my music. We get off the bus, and then he's like, dude, she was like talking about how cute you are and stuff, and like all these good things. I was like, huh? Oh shit.
Right.
So what should I do about that? That's kind of where it is now.
What you should do about it? Do you have any experience talking to girls? And no, I'm not putting you down. I'm not gonna, I'm not saying it to be mean.
No.
No experience?
Nope, none.
Okay. Treat her. You're gonna be sweating bolts or whatever. It's gonna be nerve-wracking because your little anatomy is all fucked up about this. I'm trying not to swear. Sorry, you're a kid. But you have a green light, right? Like, this is the worst part about trying to talk to a girl is not knowing whether or not she's into you. And you know she's into you. So you're 10 steps ahead of everyone else in that class you have, right?
Uh-huh.
Talk to her like she's a person, like she's one of your friends, and just strike up a conversation. Just a little, how you doing? Just, like, talk about something you're interested in or something that she's interested in. Just get anything going because it's going to go well because she's into you. She's going to put the effort towards you. It's not going to be a one-way street. So just, approach her in real life. Try and get her number or her Snapchat, whatever kids are doing nowadays. But just talk to her at lunch or at recess, whatever you're doing. I don't know what you have the options to do, but talk to her, man. You're in.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Are you talking to
like
her
couple
already?
Months. Yeah.
Okay, so what do you need from me?
I'm on speaking terms. To be honest, I just wanted to hear something,
Well, I think You're doing the right thing. You're in. Maybe ask her to date you soon. It seems like that's the move, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the next step. I mean, especially at your age, things move a little quickly. Don't do anything bad, but
Yeah.
it's good to practice a relationship at your age. So definitely ask her out soon, all right?
Mhm.
All right. Bless your heart, my son.
All right. Thank you.
Bye. That's funny. You should talk to her. I am talking to her. All right, then what the hell are we doing here? Oh, no, I've already done everything you're telling me to do. Okay, cool. Father, this is your oldest caller, Joe. Down 3 times on Valentine's Day. This is my official submission to be a mod. Oh, possibly. Definitely possibly. Are we streaming on YouTube right now? My main moderator is doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes, and I don't know what's going on. Are we on YouTube? I guess we're on YouTube right now. I don't think anyone's watching us, but as you can see, there's a little YouTube notification right here. Doopy-doopy-doopy-doo. Doopy-doopy-doopy-doo. Looks like we got we're on. If you guys want to watch me on YouTube too, guess we can do that. How do I call? There is a number right up there. That is the question that confuses me the most in this chat, is when people ask me how to call. I don't think I can make it any more obvious without getting it tattooed on my forehead. Father, can I be a mod? You know me. Possibly. I'm figuring it out soon. But I do like the fact that an older dude's gonna be doing it, because he's been through a lot, and he's reasonable. I just have to go over the rules. First time coming on the stream, I was expecting older callers. It's a crapshoot, really. Some days we get a lot of kids, because I think once one kid calls, a lot of people get the confidence to give us a ring. But yeah, I get that.
Please leave your message.
Nope. Here we go.
Call from
Lewis.
Lewis, how we doing, son?
Oh wow, actually.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. What can I do for you?
I didn't actually expect that. Kind of in a strange like predicament almost. So I'm talking to this one girl right now. It's going all right. We've been out like about twice already. But it's kind of funny because she didn't really like take those as dates.
Okay.
But I kind of did.
Right.
And it wasn't until like recently, like about a week ago, when I told her, like, hey, I actually like, I like you a lot and stuff. And she was like surprised by it almost. But, nevertheless, she didn't stop talking to me. Right.
Right.
But where the issue comes in is recently, like literally like Tuesday, I think it was. I was in school and I got a call from a teacher that I didn't know this teacher who was in this room, right? So
Wait,
I go
you
to
got a call from a teacher?
No, like the teacher called the teacher's class that I was in.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, and he said like, hey, go down to room 222, and that was in an area of the school I was not really familiar of. So I went down, and I get into the room, and it's crazy because my ex-girlfriend's mom is a teacher at our school, and I didn't know that.
Tough.
Yeah, and I didn't really know that. So I get into the room, and she's kind of like joking a little bit. She asked me to come back during my lunch period. So like the rest of the day I'm like shitting bricks, right? My lunch period's towards the end of the day. So I get into the room. It's crazy because like as I was walking to the room, I saw the girl that I was talking to, like on her way to one class. I don't really see her that much during the day, but like I saw her, right? But that's important, like later on, right?
Okay.
So I get into the room, we're talking a bit, and the main point of it is that she was like, the mom was thanking me for apologizing to my ex-girlfriend because what happened towards the end of our relationship is, I'm not proud to admit this, I ended up actually cheating on her with this other girl.
Tough.
And it was a very bad sort of couple of weeks. She like the girl that I ended up cheating on her with was very hot, very manipulative, and got me to somehow, like, I broke up with my ex, and then like 2 days later she cut me off. Like, yeah, I don't know. I'm still kind of like left in the dark, but from what I know, like, this girl that I was kind of talking to was like not the greatest, right?
Yeah, it seems like it.
So
yeah,
she
it
was,
seems like you got
so,
played a little bit.
Yeah, but you know, that summer sucked, but it's all right. So where a little bit of the problem was that the girl that I'm talking to now, like, asked me while I was out in her room, and I told her what happened, and I didn't realize this because I thought a lot of people knew that I did, because the word got out very quickly after, you know, that happened.
Right.
And she found out like that day that, you know, I ended up cheating on her, and she didn't take it very well. Our like conversation like ended short that night.
Yeah.
And I didn't get to, she didn't snap me like the rest of the day. And no, she's like, cause now she's like snapping me a little bit more again, like we're talking like normal, but like she's like reluctant to like go out, I think. So
wait, so this girl that you're talking to right now, you didn't cheat on her, did you? Or did you?
No.
She just found out you cheated in the past.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So 2 things I want to get it clear to you. 1, you seem to have a little bit trouble with communication. I'm not saying the cheating part, but let's, like, in the beginning when you had that girl that you were talking to, and you know, you didn't know it wasn't dates, or, you know, oh, whoa. All right. Sorry. The mod, he just upgraded me to OBS Prime, and while I'm doing the stream, and shit just changed on my screen. Sorry. Back to you. You got to communicate a little bit better, which sucks, especially at your age. It's like a thing you learn way later in your life, but it's good to know now where, like, get your feelings across and kind of, you know, be a little bit more open with telling people. Like, so you know how you didn't tell her right away that you cheated on the other girl, and that kind of blew up in your face, right?
Yeah.
It's way better because she's going to react how she's going to react to that statement whenever she finds out. And if she finds out not from you, way worse of a reaction than you actually telling her. And it might, regardless of what happens, it's probably always going to be negative, but it's all about, you know, minimum input, maximum output. It's all about, like, lessening the situation. Sucks that you did that. You're obviously regretful for it, but that's going to be a little bit of a stain on your permanent record. And communicating these things in person, though scary, is always going to be better. So that's something you definitely need to work on. And since you're regretful for it, and since you feel like you've been manipulated, like, would you ever do that again?
No, absolutely not. Like, it was at like about 30 minutes of, like, you know, blissfulness, and then another 23 and a half hours of just pure panic.
Exactly. It's not worth it. I don't get serial cheaters. It's psychopathic, because I steal, like, some of my fucking roommate's cereal out of the cabinet, and I'm in a panic for a week. Like, I can't handle guilt like that. So now that you know, you're young, you made your mistakes. This is when you make mistakes. But from here on out, you're gonna learn that you would never do that again. Try and, you know, you could try that, explain it to her. She's leaving you on red. Maybe she'll come around to you. Maybe she won't. Not on her. Some people have very strong feelings about someone like this. A lot of people say once a cheater, always a cheater. But, you know, that's obviously not the case here. So put some effort towards kind of resolving the situation, and if it doesn't resolve, just know that you made a mistake and you're making up for it. This is your repentance, all right?
Thank you, Father.
No problem. Have a blessed one.
You too.
Rowan. Scared the shit out of me. So I don't know if you guys know about Streamlabs, but Streamlabs OBS is like green and white, and all of a sudden it went Pornhub colors. It went black and yellow. So he just upgraded my shit without telling me, which is nice. I appreciate that. But it just I thought everything was going to shit. Also, in the comments, you guys, who's saying are you single? Are you talking to me? Don't worry about me. I think it's funny that you guys call yourself Tuckerists. Like Lutherans or some shit. It's scary. I'm really trying not to develop a cult. Okay? That seems like how it's happening. Too late. Okay. I feel like the government's gonna get involved. You know? Let's just be careful with
Call
that.
from
Robbie.
To accept, press 1.
Robbie, did you already call?
No, I haven't called yet.
Alright, what can I do for you?
So the other day, by the way, I'm sixth grade, and what I always say is I never want to date in sixth grade.
Right.
Right? Because I just think it's just stupid, and it's just, so I think I can like people, but I never date me. So when somebody that I like asked me out, right?
Wait. Well, hold up. There's something going on in the background. Can you turn that off?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
No problem.
That better? Sorry.
Way better. Okay, continue.
So, yeah, they did that, and I I said no, because that's usually what I do.
Yeah, as you should.
But, so what do you think on that opinion? I'm right and I shouldn't do that?
Yes, I think you're right. I think I don't know if have you watched the stream before?
Yes.
Yeah, I always
Okay.
say it's very important to practice relationships, so whenever you become a full-grown adult, you'll be prepared. But sixth grade, dude, focus on your friends. Focus on, because there's levels to it, levels to becoming a human. So from, like, I don't know, birth to kindergarten, you're just figuring out, shapes and walking and talking and all that. And then moving on to that, I think from, kindergarten to sixth grade, it's about maintaining relationships, but not romantic relationships. You should be focusing on your friends in sports and hobbies. You're figuring out who you're going to be for the rest of your life right now. And girls and all that will come later. You're absolutely right by not focusing on that. This is not the time, because even if you do anything, it's pretty much worthless. I mean, I'm sure you've seen other relationships. They fizzle out. People think they're cool for having a girlfriend or a boyfriend, but it's worth nothing at this point in your life. It's a distraction. The only thing that's going to happen is heartbreak and people mad at you, and then it gets all drama-y. You focus on you right now. I would say in the next 3 or 4 years, then you start, looking towards girls. But you're right for doing what you're doing. Ignore them, because at least you know girls think you're cute. That's a good start, but don't act on it. All right?
Okay. Thank you, Father.
No
I love
problem.
getting on your stream.
Hey,
Thanks.
no problem. Have a good one. Let's bump up the ages on these calls. That was cute, though. He's good idea. I don't know if his parents told him that, but that's absolutely what you should be doing. Because, I mean, I had girlfriends in, like, sixth grade, but it's all stupid. It's all made up. It's just, and then you come to school one day and she meets you at the door saying, "We're broken up." And you're like, "What?" And then everyone's making fun of you. It's just, you're giving a lot of power to someone else, especially as a fella. So, not worth it. It's stupid. It's all made up and the points don't matter. Focus on eating Lunchables and playing Minecraft. Basically, Father is saying you are stupid. I didn't say that, Glocks. I did not say that. I didn't say he was stupid. There's no stupid questions. You're stupid. You're stupid for saying that. Skype? Why are you talking in all caps? Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello? How you doing, man?
Good. What can I do for you?
So my name's Bilal, and I have two very down bad stories, bro.
All right.
So in the fifth grade, I really liked this one girl, and I became friends with her, and I've been friends with her until now, so like 7 years.
Okay.
And I liked her in sixth grade, and she figured out, she thought I didn't like her anymore. In eighth grade, I liked her. And there's a lot of stuff that doesn't matter, but we all got transferred to like a new school, right?
Okay.
And there was this guy who the first week of school got transferred and started dating her, right?
Right.
And basically, I dabbed him up. I was like, "Yo, like, let's go, bro. Like, you pulled."
Right.
And then like a month later, during that month, I made friends with this girl, right? And I didn't like her, but like after that month, they broke up, and then that girl started dating someone I liked.
Wait, what happened?
So okay, all right, let me explain this again, okay? After I dabbed up that dude, all right, a month later, okay, they broke up. The one that I liked and the dude, okay, they broke up.
Right.
And during that month, I made friends with this one girl, okay?
Okay.
And then like 2-3 weeks after they broke up, the one girl that I made friends with started dating the one that I liked.
Dating the girl?
Yeah.
Damn, bro, you can't win. Oh my god. That's
And
crazy.
then, and then what was it called? Like, I've been in the friend zone for the past 7 fucking years, dude. Like, it hurts, man. It hurts.
It does. Definitely. I get that. But
And
do
then,
you want some advice on the situation?
I have some more to tell you.
Okay.
So basically, she knows now, right?
Right.
And now I'm not friends with the girl she's dating anymore.
Right.
And now she hates me. And all her friends, all her little 5'2" friends are all like ganging up on me. Like, oh my god, why you like my girlfriend? Like, yeah, like you're such a horrible person. Like, so yeah, I don't know what to do. And then there's another one. I'll tell you that after.
Well, I'm going to limit you to 2 stories, first of all.
Okay.
No,
Yeah,
no,
that's
no
the second
dumping on
story.
the stream. But with the, I mean, it's a bad situation, but I always say this, you're young, fuck these people. It sucks that you got burnt so many times and now they're laughing at you for it. But, you know, you're going to meet more stable people in your life that are going to be way friendlier to you. This is not, it hurts and it sucks, but something that you're going to learn out of this is you were in the friend zone for 7 years, and I'm sure you don't have a wide range of people you could be talking to. But, you know, you put a lot of mental effort into that, and you realize now that it never worked out. There's only been one caller I've ever had who's stuck in the friend zone, and then he ended up married to the girl. But besides that, it's a friend zone because you don't want to be in it. You put yourself in that situation. If you're not happy with just being friends with somebody, get out. Because it doesn't work that way. They're not going to realize you're a great guy over a certain amount of time. That's just, if someone doesn't like you, they don't like you. I mean, and romantically, I mean. So now you know, don't pump your emotional effort into something that's never going to turn out, or has a very slim chance of turning out correct. All right? Walk out of the situation with that knowledge.
Okay.
All right? All right. Bless your heart, my son.
I appreciate that, Father.
Have a good one.
You too.
7 years in the friend zone. That's just having a friend at that point. That's not the friend zone. Oh shit, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Is that not knowledge? Common knowledge? If you're not happy, get out. Give it like 6 months at most, but it's manipulative on your part if you're sticking around pretending like you're a friend when you're waiting to be something more. Father, do you have dogs? I don't own dogs. My parents have dogs, though. Also, someone earlier said, are you single in a bro way? I have no idea what that means. I have no idea what that means. I am single. See, you just asked it again. I am single, yes, but what the fuck does in a bro way mean? In a homie way? As in you're not going to try and date me? I'm chronically single. I have commitment issues. I have the same issue a lot of people have where I push people away. See, I could be down bad. I'm working on it, though. This show has helped me out specifically. Realizing that I should put myself out there again. I preach, but I don't do. This guy's calling a lot. I'll give him a ring. Father, what is your most down bad story?
Please leave your message for...
Bro, come on. How do you not pick up... What's going on? Maybe he was calling me while I answered. Can I use Skype for this? I don't know. Whatever you can call a number on. Hello?
Hello?
Hello? What can I do for
Hello. Alright, man. I've been trying to call you for like 15 times. It just kept saying busy and it was annoying.
Yeah.
Alright. So I called in, I'd say like 2 weeks ago, maybe 3.
Right.
Like on a Friday. And I had asked you for advice on this girl because I had asked her to the movies and she like let me down easy and you said I should just not get into it, not focus on it.
Right.
So that's what I did. I kind of stopped talking to her for about 2 weeks. Or no, like a week, I'd say.
Okay.
Right? But, like, it's kind of hard to avoid her as well because she's, like, in my main friend group.
Right.
But besides that, so just one night I was on the phone with my friend, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I just get random texts from her. It was like, hold on, let me go see my messages real quick. It was, she just said, hey, can I talk to you about something? and it was like before I started. Oh yeah, I had heard this rumor that she was liking my friend apparently.
Okay.
So then she texted me, funny thing, before I started talking to Will, which was my friend, I liked you more than a friend. And so then I asked her, like, are you saying that you still have feelings for me? She says, I don't even know. And I'm just really confused. And I asked her again. She says she still doesn't know. So I have no idea what to do.
So we're kind of leaving off where we started, where she has no clue what's going on. And I think that you stopped giving her attention. You did, right? Like you
Yeah, I
stopped.
did.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
now
I
that
just stopped texting her.
And now that you stopped doing it, she obviously misses you and your attention, and she still can't give you a straight answer. She just wants to keep you on the line, dog. Because, you stopped giving her attention, and she happens to come back into your life and say, oh, I don't know if I like you, but I might. Like, does that not sound like a manipulation tactic?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, if she was just playing with me.
Yeah. I don't think she even realizes she's playing with you, but she wants the affection and attention you give her without having any responsibility for it. So she came back into your life, and look what she's doing to you right now. You're still hooked. You're strung up on it. You're looking at the text and shit. Like, it's not your fault, but she's playing with you like putty. You gotta fully just. And I bet if you stop talking to her for another week, she's gonna give you even more. She's gonna say, you know what, maybe I do like you. Maybe she's gonna give you a 60-40 answer instead of a 40-60 answer. But she's gonna either find out she does like you or she doesn't. And until then, it's not worth your effort.
All right.
I know.
So I shouldn't go and ask her out or anything. I should just
Because
wait.
I think she's gonna say that she's still gonna say I don't know, but she's still gonna want you around. So until she comes up with what she wants to do in life, it's not your problem, and it's not something you should put effort into. All right. Once again,
Thank
I might
you,
be
Father.
listen, but I might be completely wrong. Maybe she does like you and she's just confused. But even then, give it time. Give her some fucking space to grow because she needs it. All right.
All right.
All right. Bless your heart, my son.
All right. Thank you.
No problem. I only know that because that's happened to me before. And like I said, every person's different. It might not be the same situation. But once I start ignoring in that exact situation, all of a sudden they're like, oh, like you are. Like maybe I do like you. You're like, oh, maybe. And then you get sucked right back into it. Father isn't a fucking pimp that gets women at his will. He's relatable. He's had these issues, and that's why I love him. He's a bro. Yeah, definitely not a pimp. I use the term pimp because I think it's funny, but I don't pull. But you guys will realize that every guy realizes at a certain point in his life. Actually, some don't, but every guy should realize at a certain point in his life it's quantity over quality. Flip that. Quality over quantity. At one point, you're like getting all these girls. It's who you are. Like you'll be surrounded. In high school, it's cool. I'll give a little advice right now. In high school, in college, like, oh, dude, he slays. He gets all these girls. And then you're 40, and who are you gonna tell? That those numbers mean nothing. You've developed no relationships. You're just sitting in your room thinking, yeah, I had sex with 60 women. Talk to the mirror, bro. At one point, who's that impressive to? You? Do you feel good about that? You might, but it's worth nothing. Focus on, have your fun. I'm not saying don't have your fun, but have something to show for it at the end of it. Because any guy, I mean, it's a hookup culture nowadays. Any guy can, as long as you learn a trait, a skill. Oh, hold on. Let's give this guy a shout. Quality of relationship is most important than the existence of it.
Your call has been forwarded.
Trying to call you guys back. Let's see. Did this guy call? I don't know why the messaging system's
Hello.
on.
Please state your name after the tone, and Google Voice will try to connect you.
Father Tug. Did I just get Google voiced? Hello?
Hello, Father.
Hello, my son. What can I do for you?
I had a pretty strange story. I was wondering how how gross I can get.
Not that gross, my guy.
Okay. I won't make it that gross.
Okay.
So, back when I was 16, I was at the beach with some buddies, and this girl came up to me, asked for my snap. She looked 19 at the time, but she was 21.
Damn.
Yeah. And so the next day, I talked to her, and she asked me to come over, and so I do. And turns out she's got the biggest trailer in the park.
Nice.
Luxury.
Luxury.
It was a real shit shack. I don't judge, but it was a real shit shack.
Right.
Smelled like cat piss, the whole 9 yards.
Right.
But I still decided to go in because, hey, it's a 21-year-old. This will get me some real
clout.
Let's see here. Yeah. And so I go in, and we hang out for a bit, and then her sister comes in. I didn't know she had a sister. Like, what am I doing? Why am I talking to this sister when I could be talking to the other one? But that's another part of the story. But then later in the night, her brother and his buddy come over. They're crossed. They're absolutely gone.
Right.
And her room is it's got a curtain instead of a door. And the closet is lined with bongs, not nice ones, but just like dirty, yucky bongs. And yeah, so that's kind of what can you imagine that in your brain?
Yeah, you painted the picture well.
Yeah, but anyways, the brother and his buddy come into the room, and they're both gone, and they walk in with machetes. No joke, they walk in with machetes. But they're the two nicest drunks I've ever met in my entire life.
Okay.
Yeah, they're both just in full camo hats, everything, and they're armed to the wazoo, and they're just the coolest guys I've ever met. And then, yeah, they ended up just leaving us alone, and I did the deed with her, which I look back on it, should not have done. I'm a victim. But it was still consenting, but it's still not legal.
Yeah, it's still not great, even though you were into it. Like, looking back on it, it was definitely manipulative, but whatever.
Yeah, and at the end of it, I did use a rubber, so I brought like 3 of them just to make sure.
Right.
And at the end of it, she was like, I would have just let you do it without a rubber. And my jaw drops. I'm like, oh no, what if I caught? I'm terrified. I mean, it was clean, but it was still terrifying.
Yeah.
And so I leave that night because my mom wants me home because I'm 16. I still live with my parents.
Yeah.
And I head home, and then the next day she keeps on texting me. She got super clingy, and then I ended up blocking her on everything because it got too much. And she was just creepy. And then she ended up, somehow she figured out where I lived. And so I saw her driving by outside my house in a shitty Mustang. And so I add her back, and I just lay down the law and sort of stuff.
Like, leave me alone. Yeah.
Yeah. And that was the end of that. And I'm still a little scared, man.
How old are you now?
I'm 18.
Okay.
So.
You know what? I'm going to go on a little tangent here. Oh.
Yeah.
Rowan Winch, thank you for the $5 donation. Anyways, sorry. Hate to interrupt your story. We're figuring some stuff out over here. But when I was 16, I purchased illegal substances. Well, it's legal now in Massachusetts. I purchased weed from a drug dealer that I didn't know. And then my parents caught me. And I got the bud on like layaway, like I was supposed to pay for it the next day, but they caught me, so I couldn't talk. They made me delete the drug dealer's number and everything. So for like 2 years, first of all, he was charging me way too much. I know that now, but for like 2 years, he would like once every several months just drive slowly by my house with a car packed of dudes, just like to intimidate me, and it was like, to this day, I'm nervous he's going to find out who I am and, like, come to Chicago to beat me up or some shit. Like, I fully understand why you're still scared. A little less so, but, like, she had her brothers with machetes, so I understand why you'd be, like, if she wants to turn them on you. I'm glad you didn't get absolutely killed. I really thought you were going to walk out of that story with a knife in your throat. But you're a victim. You came out stronger than you were before, and you have a story to tell. So I appreciate you giving a call in. That was a goddamn roller coaster.
For sure, man. You have a great day, Father.
You too. Bless your heart.
Bye.
I would like to. I see the chat. I do not smoke anymore. I don't, even though it's legal in Chicago too. I don't really smoke. I was way too young. I was a degenerate. I was like 15, like wicked young, 15, 16. Shouldn't have been doing that. And I got hurt for it. I was paranoid for the next 3 years of my life, and then I moved away. Do what you want to do. Do it when you're legal, though. All right? I mean, it's legal in some states. If you were going to get killed anywhere, Chicago sure is the spot. People think Chicago is such a shit show. New York has more crime. Has less murders, but it has more crime. It's a weird thing Fox News does, I've noticed. Like when I go home, all my relatives are like, "Tucker, you're running from gunshots from building to building." Like Fox News acts like this is a war zone. I've only heard one gunshot. I don't even know if that's what that was. I'm in the direct center of the city. Chicago is not that bad. I promise you. God damn it, won't let me call anyone. Here we go, give this guy a call. I feel more afraid in Massachusetts. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, my son. What can I do for you?
What?
What can I do for you?
Oh, sorry. I have 2 down bad stories.
All right, we'll start with one and then see where it goes.
All right. So the first one is there's this girl who was in my math class in 6th grade.
Right.
And I had a huge crush on her. And I like kept that crush until like this year.
Okay.
And I finally told her a couple months ago, and she said she didn't like me, and instead she liked my best friend.
Tough.
But my best friend's gay.
Okay.
So.
She's.
So.
Okay. Go ahead.
I didn't exactly know how to tell her. And then. So we were on a half day. We all went to get pizza together, like a bunch of our friends.
Right.
And so my gay friend came too. And the girl I had a crush on, and I still had a crush on her at this point.
Right.
But her friends asked the gay guy if he liked her.
Hold on.
And then
I'm going to
he
pause you
said
real
he was
quick.
gay.
First of all, that's a ridiculous story. I can't believe that. We're getting raided right now. I just have to say thank you for the raid. There's 135 people extra, so you're going to be telling a story to a little bit more people than you thought you were originally. Who exactly is raiding? MF Noah. Oh, what up? Oh, my God. All right, yeah, sorry. I just wasn't expecting this. Awesome. Good Lord. All right.
Okay.
Sorry. So, your friend had to explain to that girl that he was gay, right?
Yeah, and then that girl's other guy best friend ended up being the guy that he liked.
Oh, my God. What a messy situation. How old are you?
I'm 13.
First of all, way too young to be dealing with all this BS, but that is insanity. Okay, well, I hope everyone came out of that situation with a little bit more, something a little extra than they had in the beginning. It sucks that you were stuck in that love hexagon, but, I wish you the best of luck. I'm going to have to let you go because I just want to say hi to these people, but good story, my son.
All right, bye.
Bless your heart. Hi, guys. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Down Bad congregation. This is a little bit of a weird show. People call in. I am a priest, obviously. And they call in, and they tell me their down bad stories or ask for advice. Today's callers have been a little bit younger. I'll say that. Normally we get anywhere between 16 and 55-year-old men and women. But for some reason, today's been a lot of younger men. So, welcome to the show. Thank you for the follows. Zardian, Turiski, Pert to Place. I have very bad vision, and the screen is very far away from me, so I can't read them as well as I thought I could. But thanks for giving a call. If you guys want to give a ring and tell me your down bad stories, number at the top. I am in a real cathedral. This is not a green screen. That's important to note. I do have money to afford a new cathedral every week. Uh, and you guys call yourselves Tuckerists. It sounds like a cult. I swear we're not a cult. If you're new watching here, I promise we're not a cult. My followers are just a little bit veracity. What's the word I'm looking for? Ferocious. Ferocious. You guys are horrific. Have you ever had girls calling? Yes. Hello, my son.
Hello?
Hello. What can I do for you?
Oh, hi. Can I ask for advice on two things, if that's okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so, not too long ago, I had this guy, and I really liked him, right?
Right.
And, I told him, and he didn't like me, but I don't know how to stop liking someone, so.
So that's what you need help with?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. There's nothing that can stop you from liking someone. You got to get that across right now. How long has it been since you wanted to stop liking this person?
Maybe like a month now.
Okay, it's going to take a little bit more time than that, which sucks. I know you don't want to hear that, but time heals all wounds, and soon this will fade. I'm not going to say that it's going to be easy, but I would say focus on friends. I always say what I like to do is when you're hurting in these type of situations, try and make other people feel better. So have get your friends together and, be I don't want to say give gifts, but try and make them laugh, try and make them have a good time. You'll start realizing that there's bigger things going on. Your brain will start to reset itself. I mean, there's I don't know if this might be your first situation, but you're going to look back on this in 6 months and laugh at how torn up you were. It's just going to take a little bit more time, and that's hard to hear when someone, how old are you?
I'm 13.
13. You got to take a little bit more time, and especially one of your first crushes, it's gonna weigh on you pretty hard. But it's gonna get better. I promise you that. Just gotta wait a little bit more time, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
No problem. Bless your heart, daughter.
Okay, bye.
Bye. That was wildly sweet. That was cute. Can we get some older people in here though, for the love of God?
Call from
Julian.
Julian, what's going on, my son?
Oh shit. Hello.
Hello. What can I do for you?
Well, I've been calling for so long. Okay, so I have a story.
Okay.
Wait, I'm watching the stream, so let me do that. So I've been seeing this girl at my school. She's about 6 months older than me,
Okay.
right? And we I met her at the beginning of the school year. And we started going with a friend group to a beach and shit,
Okay.
And so I like her. And this long weekend, both of the main people in my group are leaving for a trip.
Okay.
And I need advice. I don't know what to do. Because I was thinking of asking her to go, I don't know, ice skating or something. But last time I asked her out, I mean, I don't know if I was too specific, but I asked her out on a text, and she said, oh, with the group? And I said, well, they're at the club right now, and I was thinking maybe you and I. And I said, I don't know. And it didn't do that.
Okay. It seems like she's probably not interested. I know,
Okay.
which is tough. It's tough to hear, but she would have said yes if she was interested in going on a date with you. So it's not. She was letting you down easy by kind of saying that she'd rather do it with a group. That's the situation you're in.
Yeah,
right now.
Yeah. Okay, I will.
Okay. All right.
Uh,
Bless
okay.
your heart, my son.
Yeah, thank you.
No problem. Hate to break the news. It's always the worst. But yeah, if you ask a girl out, she says, "Are we gonna bring other people?" Not a good sign. Probably one of the worst signs. Guy or girl. Also, by the way, Father, I'm now old enough to have a strap, so I'm not scared if she shows up, Father. You can tell this is an American stream. Oh, us Americans and our guns. That's the best thing about being 5'7". My gun makes me 6'2". I don't own a gun. I wouldn't trust myself with a gun. Honestly, I'd blow my foot off in a second.
Your call has been forwarded to an...
Tisk tisk. Let me refresh this. You guys are calling in drones today. What is that? 1,800 calls? Good lord. It's only been... Oh, we're almost at the end of this. This has been a fun stream. Father, you're looking cute today. In a bro way. Let's go, Campen. In a bro way. Is that going to be one of our new catchphrases? Stop saying you're Tuckerist. It scares me. Is that like Jaegerist? Are we making an Attack on Titan reference? Or is that supposed to be like Protestants?
Call from
Brent.
Brent, how we doing, my son?
Oh my God.
Welcome in.
Sorry. I didn't expect to get on.
No one does. What can I do for you?
So I don't know. This sounds kind of weird, but like, I've been seeing this girl, and like, I've been like trying to talk to girls. I'm 16. I've been trying to talk to like a lot of girls. I've been like rejected or turned down a lot, like maybe 5 or 6 times, maybe 7 times. But like, not like ask them out, but just talking, and they kind of lose interest, or like they just don't really like me from the start. But I've been seeing this girl lately, and then she's walking with this guy, but like, I've asked a lot of my friends, and they're not dating or anything, and the guy doesn't have feelings for her. But like they're always together and stuff, and like me and the girl kind of like we always like make eye contact whenever we see each other, but I don't know her at all. But is it worth like trying, you know, because I don't know if she has feelings for the guy, or I don't know if she's like, she might be popular, I don't know.
Bro, it's worth trying. I mean, what do you have to lose?
That's true. I mean, like, I don't know, because like I've just tried so much, like, I don't know, you feel like humiliated after a while. Like,
yeah.
I don't know, like you feel like, you know, it's like rejected. Like, it doesn't hurt, like, the girl itself doesn't hurt you, but it's just the fact that you're getting rejected a lot.
So,
kind of hurts you a little bit.
There's a couple things we can do here. One, I want to get it across that I think you should go for it, because you never...
Okay.
But before you do that, I always say, you know, check the tapes, go back, kind of look over like the conversations you're having and what could be going wrong, stuff like that, because there's always a chance that every one of these person wasn't into you for a different reason, right? Like, so maybe you have your nose is a little too big and someone doesn't like that, or you spit when you talk, or some dumb shit. I don't know, some very non-changing shit that just they don't like about you. And you can't, I always say, you can't pick who you love, and you can't pick who loves you. So when you approach a girl, the majority of times you're just approaching them because they're attractive. And you both know that, and you both try and pretend like that's not the case. But if she doesn't think you're attractive and you don't really have much to offer, then it's out. Then that's the situation. So I would say go for this girl, do your best, but, you know, maybe if this one doesn't go well, maybe work on yourself, because it sounds like you're a well-spoken person. I don't know what you look like, but even the ugliest dudes, you see the ugliest people with the prettiest of women or the coolest of women. It's just something you need to take a step back and work on yourself. Like I always say, develop a hobby, maybe work out a little bit, get some more structure in your life, get a job, stuff like that. Not to say that's going to attract women, but it's going to make you more confident, and it's going to make you a better, well-rounded person altogether, which you can then apply to new relationships. So I say go for it, and if that doesn't work out, then you need to go back and check on yourself, because there's something going wrong there. All right?
All right. And, like, I'm a boxer and everything, so, like, I feel like even if it doesn't work well, I could use it kind of, like, as a motivation
yeah,
to, like,
bro, beat the
work
shit
out.
out of someone for that. Yeah, 100%. You'll be the best boxer in the world if you keep getting rejected. I don't want you to keep getting rejected. But, you know, once you're the best boxer in the world, then you won't get rejected anymore. So it's a self-fulfilling prophecy in that sense. So ask this girl out. If she says no, beat the shit out of a bag and work on yourself. All right?
All right. I promise I'll do it. I got you, man.
All right. Bless your heart, my son. I appreciate that.
Thank you so much.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
I think that would be a very fun segment on this show where you guys send me like a long string of texts between you and somebody and ask me what went wrong. And I'll review it in my off time and then bring up exact moments where you could have done better. And like I said, I'm not really what's the word I'm looking for? I'm not an expert, and I probably have no right to do that. But I think it would be fun. What's your opinion on Tuckerist? Are you talking to me? I've told you my opinion on it. The only reason I like that is because maybe I'll be able to make a church, like, in the government's eyes, and then I'll get tax breaks. That's the only reason why I like the idea of Tuckerist. Besides that, it sounds like you guys are going to go, you know, write helter-skelter in blood on someone's living room wall. That sounds like a great segment. I got some segments in the works. The fact that this works so well and that you guys enjoy coming to these streams is super nice. I like that I can, you know, keep your attention by just taking random strangers' calls. It's kind of easy for me, but I'd love to do new segments. You guys send me texts too. Those are very personal though, and I don't know. I mean, I could read a text. I'll read a text right now while we wait for a call to come in. Hold on. Let's see. You guys are, someone just sent me the wordle of the day. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. All right, here's a good one. Hello, Father. Serious question. Is the bro code that you can't date a bro's ex, or that you have to ask, let them know first? Great question. That is actually a really good question. I'm not the bro code Bible holder. I don't know much about the bro code. Usually I have a tight-knit group of friends, but usually it's just don't do it. Don't date your friend's ex. Even if you ask first, they might say yes, but they're just too flustered to tell you no, or it'll erode your relationship. There's more fish in the sea. There's no reason to go after your friend's ex. Honestly. Because no matter what happens, even if they hate him or like him, you're bringing that ex back into their life in some situation, and that's not cool. I would say just ignore it.
Call from
Gray.
to accept, press.
Gray, your voice is so deep and gravelly, it scared the shit out of me. What can I do for you?
Oh, wow, I'm actually on. Hi. I've got a camp girl story for you as well.
A what?
Just to like go with the team. Camp girl.
Oh, no way. Okay, good lord. What's with these camp girls? All right, continue.
Cool. So I was this was like 2 years ago, so I was like 14. I went to like an English.
You're 16 years old.
Yes.
Are you using a voice changer?
No. I just have like weird body disease shit. Yeah.
Okay. Regardless, your voice, you could be reading commercials. Your voice is so deep. Regardless, continue your story. That is insane. Go ahead.
All right, cool. So this is gonna be like a kind of like dumb story. Anyway, so I met this girl in like an English camp because I'm like from a non-English speaking country. So I went to like this English study camp, and I met her. She was really nice, really cute. I kind of like bonded with her. We were in like a group together the whole time. Then after the fact, I started like talking with her more, texting with her, stuff like that. And I really wanted to like set up like a date with her or something like that, just like go out together. And so I set up like a cinema like date, I guess.
Movie date, yeah.
Movie date, yeah. And like I tried to set it up the first time. We agreed on like a time and shit, and like she was like last minute canceled. Like, yeah, my parents won't let me go. I can't go. Sorry.
Tough.
So I was like, okay, yeah, sure. Let's reschedule. And then so the next time we agreed again, last minute canceled. So I was like, okay, cool. I don't think she's interested. So I kind of just like stopped talking to her at that point, and I was really frustrated actually. So I kind of just like went on like a rage period or some shit. I don't know. So I was really like mad at the world at that point.
Right. Yeah, I get it.
And yeah, and like a year later, she posts like a pic of us on IG with the caption like, I miss this, I guess I'm translating. And then, okay, cool, I like send a heart emoji back. And then like a year later again, or like some time later, I don't know, she posts it again. And I'm like, okay, cool, what the fuck is going on? So I kind of just like didn't respond because that's weird as hell. But like, I've kind of been like thinking like, what would it be right now if I tried again? And that kind of sucks.
So you're wondering like if you should do it, try it again?
No, I was wondering like, what if I rescheduled for a third time? Like, I don't know, because she was like really honest, really nice about like canceling at the last minute.
Right.
But like,
So,
I don't know, there was just this like voice in my head that like, yeah, she's not interested.
So I think there's a chance she's still interested. A lot of people have this thing, and it's definitely a 21st century issue. But I've been on one side of it, I've been on the other side of it. When you have someone that you're like chatting to over the internet or like on the phone, and then you finally have a chance to meet up, you either get nervous and you don't want to do it, or you get anxiety and you don't want to do it, or you're just being lazy and it doesn't matter if you don't do it because you're just someone on the internet, so you'll always have a chance next time. So I think there's a good chance she still might be interested, but you need to communicate with her that like, hey, listen, I know you've canceled on me twice. I would really like to do this. I would like to give this one more shot. This is probably going to be the last one, though, so let's try and make this work. Try and communicate to her the fact that, like, I'm giving you another chance. I'm not asking for another chance. I'm giving you another chance. Because, like I said, you're mentally kind of getting torn up over this girl, and she's, like, playing these weird mind games with you over Instagram. Give it another shot, and if it doesn't work out again, capoose, get her out of there, because it's not worth it. But I think you should at least give it one more try, because you got nothing to lose, like I said.
Yeah. The weird thing about it is that it's been like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
So
it's weird that
I don't
she's
know
dragging it out. But maybe, like I said, maybe her mentality has changed. Maybe she's single. Maybe she's still thinking about you. So it's still worth it.
Yeah, so the part where I actually fucked up is that last year when she sent that, I kind of just like proceeded to like side tweet her and then like be angry.
Right.
So
Did she find out that you subtweeted her?
I think she did. Like it was pretty obvious.
Okay.
So, but I don't know. It's like pretty weird that it's been like 3 years anyway, and she's still going on. So
I mean, once again, you have nothing to lose, man. Just go for it. If she brings it up that you subtweeted her, then, you know, say I was angry. You burnt me twice. Like, be completely honest with her. There's no reason not to be.
Yeah.
I'm sure she'll
I
understand
really have
that you
nothing
were
to lose
upset with
there.
her. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Go out there and get it done, my son. Bless your heart.
Thank you, Father.
All right. Have a good one. All right, guys. We have run overtime today. But I am down to do a raid if we want to do a raid. Are we doing a raid? Stick around. Give me 1 sec. Let me put on my church music here. No. We got to skedaddle. Got a whole night ahead of us. It's Friday. Actually, I think I can do it from here. Whoa, wrong button. I don't know why I have that picture-in-picture mode. I never show my screen. Pardon my burp. Let's see. I'm sick of all these top streamers coming up first. That's kind of mean. I think the smallest streamers should get priority on the search page. IMO, in my opinion. Let's see. Oh God, I have a similar situation. A guy rejected me for using a meme at that, and now he's baiting me with stuff and asking me if I want roses or shit. Ugh, not great. Let's see. That girl looks sweet. Let's see if I can do it with her. Let's see. Who's this? She seems cool. We'll give this person. How about we'll rate this person? Here we go. Oh, God damn it, I lost it. 1 sec. All right, per usual. Be nice. Be respectful. Paste. God damn it. How did I do this wrong? Hold on. All right, I'm going to have to go in this. I'm so bad at computers, it's embarrassing. There we go. Okay. All right, I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Like I said, we have that new system where if you, you know, donate $10, we'll give you a spot in the call list. We just figured it out. 110 people are willing to go. 142. What is going on? 160? We're gonna almost 200 people are about to go over here. Are you shitting me? Wow, that's crazy. All right, let's have a good one. Be nice to her. We'll see you in a little bit.